Okay, so it's Saturday and I've got a couple minutes before I've got to run out and run some errands, so I'm going to show you how to use some of our Younique products. And there's going to be a couple jumps in between the videos because I have no pause option on my phone, so I'm going to make several videos and then stitch them together. Okay, so the first product we have is our refreshed rose water, and it says on here, it soothes and hydrates for a dewy glow. And it really does. It smells just like roses. It's great for hydrating your skin, and it's really great in the summer months because it's got kind of this cooling feeling to it. So like if your face is really sunburnt, it feels really, really nice. You just hold it back away from your face, so you can see, like this, and spray it on your face. And I rub mine in a little bit just to get it all over, because since my eyes are closed, I don't always get it right in the center where I want to. So I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to grab the next product. Okay, so the next product I'm going to talk about is our Glorious Primer. It's kind of the one I was used to using from a different company was a thicker consistency. This is more, it's thinner. I'll put it right here to show you. That's what it looks like. And that was just one pump. And sorry if you can see my pajama bottoms. I haven't put on my real pants yet. And you just rub all that in. And you can use it in your hair too. I haven't actually tried doing that yet because when I wash my hair, I put almond oil in it, so that leaves it silky and shiny and soft. But when I got my primer, you can buy collections through Younique, and I got the Highlight and Contour collection. All collections come in these silver cases that have two zippers. You have the top for like your brushes and lip glosses, and then you have a bigger bottom zipper down here for the rest of them. Okay, next step is these, so I will pause this and I'll talk about them. In the Highlight and Contour collection, you get 3 BB creams. You get one in your skin tone, then the lightest for the highlighting, and then a dark one for the contouring. You also get, real quick, with the highlighting and contouring collection, you get your choice of either 2 powder concealers and 1 blusher, or you can get 3 blushers if you want, or 3 powder concealers. That's completely up to you. My skin tone is this one, Bisque, and I picked Cream, which is the lightest, if you can see that. And then the darkest one I have is Chestnut. So I'm going to apply the Bisque real quick, and then I will come back and show the highlighting and contouring part. Okay, so I've got the Bisque on, and our BB creams they're thin and lightweight in a good way. They cover what you want covered, and they leave what you don't want covered. Like, I really like, I like my freckles and moles, so I don't mind if they show, and this will cover any blemishes that I have, anything that I want hidden, but at the same time, it lets my more natural, the more natural things on my face show, so I don't look like I'm made of plastic or anything. So the next step is highlighting and contouring. I will pause this and I will put the highlight and contour on my face before I blend it so you can see what it looks like, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so as you can see, I have the highlighting and contouring on my face. You kind of, the easiest way to do is to look at your face and find, okay, if I shadow it, sorry, I'm having to do this in my window where it's the brightest. You can see where your face is the lightest, like mine is, it's kind of like a mask. Right here is usually where people have the lightest areas, and on their chins here. And you contour what you want to bring in, like up here. If you have a high forehead, you can bring the dark foundation down a little farther. Your nose, you can bring it in to make it slimmer. I kind of have a wide nose down here, so I kind of like to bring it in a little bit. Down here on your jaw for the shadowing, and to find your cheekbones where you want the contouring, and it has to, I didn't do it on this side, but it goes up into your hairline. You just go like that and have the line right there. And I know it looks really goofy and scary, but it's all about blending and blending very well. So I will blend this and then I will come back. Okay, so I have all the highlighting and contouring blended in, and the next what we're going to do is use the powdered concealers. And before I do that, I want to go ahead and show you our brush line. We have all of our own brushes, and you can buy them as a set, and they come in, when you buy them as a set, when you get all of them together, they come in this case. It has this on front, this goes on, snaps on the side so you can take and not worry about them spilling anywhere. And we have the 3 eye brushes, which are our crease brush, our deluxe brush, and our shader liner brush. And then we have our face brushes. We've got the powder puff, one of my favorite brushes. We have the blusher brush, the foundation brush, and then we have our concealer brush. And our new brush that was just released this month is our new lash brush. And this is, all these brushes are the best I've ever used. Before I would use like Walmart brand brushes, and they're just like sandpaper compared to these. These are well worth the money if you want brushes that are going to last you a very long time. They're high quality, they're very soft, softest brushes I've ever used. Our new lash brush, instead of having plastic prongs, has the metal ones, which I've never used a lash brush with the metal tong or prongs before. I'd always used plastic ones, and I will never go back to plastic after using metal prongs. It makes a world of a difference. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to use the lightest and darkest. In the same way, you're going to put it the lightest down your nose, right up here in the T-zone, under your eyes, and on these cheeks, chin, and then dark it. Oh wait, this is the blush, sorry. And the darkest is going to go down the sides of your nose, up here, cheekbones, and down here. And for that, for doing those, I use the concealer brush and the blusher brush to do those. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to blend those in very well. And okay, so I haven't blended in the powders yet, so I'm going to show you how to blend. It's the same with the foundations. You do in small circular motions. For when I do the liquid foundations, I use one of those little sponges for it. But for the powders, I use the little powder puff brush. And then you just blend it in real good. Again, sorry about my pajama pants. Haven't got around to putting on real pants yet. Oh. Okay. So you can see that my cheekbone is outlined, but it's not. Here, let me check my mirror real quick, make sure I'm not lying. There's not really a definite line there. There we go. So it's more defined. Like on this side, you can see that I went way too high up by accident. So I'm going to have to blend that in very well. I actually might use a little sponge. There we go. Okay. There we go. You can just blend all that in. That's the key to highlighting and contouring, is blending. Blending very well. Okay. See, my cheekbones are a little more pronounced. My nose looks a little slimmer up in here. I didn't do it very well right there. And now I will we'll do the eyeshadows next. So, okay, for my eyes, today I will be using the shimmer colors. I'm going to be using Daring, which is a dark shimmery brown. I'm going to be using Confident, which is it's a little bit lighter than Daring, also shimmer, and Sexy for the brow. And I'm going to show you how, here, I'll do that real quick. Wait, no I won't. You can mix these, you can use these wet or dry. Dry will give a more subdued, softer look. When you mix them wet, they get a little more metallic and bold. And you can either mix them with water, or you can use the rose water, which to me it feels softer. I've mixed them with water and rose water. I used to use water before I had ordered this, and this, it feels like it goes on smoother, and that I don't know, it just feels smoother. So I will apply these real quick I'll be using the eye brushes. Oh, and these are the old presenter sizes. The size you'll get is this when you order the pigments. So there's a pretty big difference there, size-wise. These aren't what size you'll get. You'll get the big one. Okay, so I'm going to put on my 3 pigments, and then I will come back and show you what it looks like when you mix them wet. And I'll use the back of my hand so you'll be able to see it better, and it'll be more visible for you. Okay. Okay, so I have the 3 shimmer pigments on, and I put them on kind of dark so that you can see what they look like, since my neighbors think I'm crazy. I have my phone taped to the window. Anyway, so you can see what they look like, because it is kind of a lot of light coming in, and it looks a little washed out on the camera. This is actually a lot darker than what I normally wear. A little goes a very, very long way with our products, especially Daring. The very first time I ever put that on, I made the mistake of thinking it was like all my other eyeshadows, and I used a bunch, and it was not very pretty. I won't say what I looked like, but I'm going to show you how you can use them as wet. Most people use them wet for eyeliners, so it makes them stand out and bolder. You can use them wet over your whole eye if you really want a bold look. The only time I've ever used them wet on my whole eye, I did a Loki and Thor inspired look. I had Loki on this eye and Thor on this eye, and to really make their colors pop so you could tell, I used all the colors wet. I used them dry, then I put wet on top, and then I put another dry coat on top so that they really popped. So what you do, if you use the rose water, put the lid over there, you just take your little cap, and I put the rose water in first. Some people will put the pigment in first and then spray the rose water on top of that. I did that once, and I don't know if maybe I was holding it too close, but it all went poof, and it all went everywhere, and I had to put more in. So I hold mine kind of far back, and then just give it a spritz. Oh, put that all over me. Then you take your pigment. This is Daring. This is the dark one. Put that in there. And I'm going to use my liner brush to do this, because I am going to use this for my eyeliner. And you mix it all up. And I'm going to put this on my eyes real quick, that way it won't run out of it. And then I'll put it on my hand so that you can see it. Okay, and now I'll put this on my hand. I'll scoop up a big bunch of it. Okay, actually it'll probably be better if I put it on my wrist. And see, it makes it really kind of bold and really shiny and metallic looking. And we don't just have shimmer colors, we have matte colors that don't have the glitter and shimmer in them. I wish it would focus. But yeah, it's real shiny and bold. So there's that. Okay, the next step is going to be, oh, and I did not put my blush on because I have naturally a really, really red face, and it doesn't look that great. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is the lashes. So okay, so onto our 3D Fiber mascara. They come in what looks like a glasses case. It's faux leather with a silver Younique stamped on it, and then on the inside it has it again. And you have the little compartments, because you have two of them, and they just slip right in there. Sorry if that's loud. You have your transplanting gel and the fibers. You always start and end with the transplanting gel, and the fibers go on the gel wet. Let me open those up so you can see what they look like. And you put the second layer of transplanting gel on top of the fibers so that it locks them in and they don't fall all over your cheeks. Okay. This is what the gel looks like. It looks like a regular black mascara. And the fibers look like, if you're a Hayao Miyazaki fan, they look like little soot sprites. If you don't know who Hayao Miyazaki is, then they look like dust bunnies. Okay, and I will go ahead and demonstrate this for you because it can take some getting used to. So, and some people give up on it too easily. So I ask that if you do get it, don't give up on it too easily. And what some people do, they'll put a layer of their favorite mascara on first. I used to, but I don't anymore because I found that you don't need to with this. You really don't. Especially the new formula. So what you do, and have both of them open so you can make sure you get them on there wet. It goes on just like a regular mascara, like this. Wiggle the brush back and forth so you can make sure to coat all the lashes. And then you can take the tip, because the top of the brush usually gets a little bit more on there, and you can run that along the tops of your eyelashes. Okay. And then you get your little fuzzy guys. And you put those on. And if they look scraggly and fuzzy, it's okay, because when you put the next layer of transplanting gel on top of that, it's going to smooth them out. And plus, if you have your handy dandy lash comb, that helps even more. And I also go on top of my lashes and kind of twist the brush and curl it up like that. And this is safe for contact wearers. I actually have my contacts in right now. It's hypoallergenic. I have a friend she can't use any department store mascaras because they will make her eyes break out really bad. She uses this with absolutely no problems. You can wear it through workouts, through the hottest days you can imagine. I went to the St. Louis Zoo with my kids, and it was about, it had to have been 100 degrees out, and my lashes looked absolutely perfect. I have done Insanity and all kinds of other workout programs with these on, and they stay looking just like they did when I applied them. So they will last through anything. I was going to wear them for my ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, but I forgot to put them on. And if any fall on your cheeks, don't worry. They brush right off. You just grab like one of the face brushes or one of the eye brushes, makeup brushes, and just brush them right off. Okay. And for my bottom lashes, I usually just will use a layer of transplanting gel for the bottom lashes. That way they don't look too crazy. And then you just put your second transplanting gel layer on top. Like so. And what you can do, you can apply this as many times as you want. You can put as many coats on as you want. And you can just build and build your lashes up. You can put just one coat on. You can put 5. It's all, depends on how you feel that day. I'm just going to do a real quick one. I'm not going to build them too much. I'll make another video on that where I go more into building them and using the lash comb. But for now, Just gonna make it simple. Okay, so the next video I'm going to do, or the next step is, okay, the next step is the lip gloss. There are actually 10 colors, but I'm still getting used to wearing really bold colors. I'm not really all that girly, so I just, these are the boldest colors I own other than this one. This is Luxe. It is like a nude natural color. I don't want that to fall behind the couch. This is Lavish. This is my daughter's absolute favorite. It is pink and sparkly. Very pink and sparkly. This, despite not being used to wearing such bold colors, I really like Lethal. It is the fire engine red color, like, retro pinup style red. I love it. And then we have Lovesick. It is, it's another one of my favorites. You see, I use a lot of it. It's a reddish color, and it's got some shimmer to it, but it's kind of, thinner, I guess, so it looks a little more natural, just kind of gives your lips a little shimmer. And every single one of them has a little mirror on it, so you can do touch-ups on the go. And it goes on very smooth. It's not chunky or gunky. It doesn't get that, I don't know, some lip glosses are just nasty. These go on very smooth, and like all the other products that we have with Younique, I've never used anything better than this. And you can also order them in a set of 10, and they come in the same case as the brushes do. You can order them also in a set of, I believe it's 3. Yes, you can get them in a set of 3 or 10. And they're, like I said, they have the little mirror. They're great for on the go. There's all kinds of colors, from dark browns to the reds to hot pinks. There's a clear color that you can actually mix with any of the pigments. Say one day you want some regal purple lip gloss, you put on the clear coat, and then you just take a little of that and you dab it on, and you have purple lip gloss. Okay, so there are still a couple products I don't have yet. We have the new eye serum. I will be getting that, the pencils. I'm going to get more colors. There's a couple more things, and I will make videos of those as I get them. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, my link is below in the description. Contact me through there. I'll also put up my Facebook link so you can find me on there. If you have any questions about joining my team, any of the products we have, just feel free to ask me, and I will get back to you on that. Alright. Just realized I did not put on the lip gloss for you guys. So I just put on Lovesick, and as you can see, it's kind of just a more natural, kind of the natural lip color that adds a little bit of shimmer to it. Okay, so that is that. Sorry, I forgot that.